Good morning, everyone. This is Stacy Hoffman-Farmer with Mountain Serenity Massage. Today I'm here with Aniiyah Klock. Aniiyah is a licensed massage therapist, a certified reflexologist, a Reiki master, as well as a certified Meridian Massage therapist. She's been practicing since 1995. She also specializes in reflexology and, of course, the Meridian Massage, which is the needleless massage. So it's kind of like acupuncture, but acupuncture plus massage with no needles. So a wealth of knowledge with us here today. Aniiyah, thank you so much for joining me. Aniiyah, I said it again. Aniiyah, thank you so much for joining me today.
You're welcome.
So Aniiyah, I received your information actually from a fellow massage therapist, and she recommended that we speak to you. She thought you had a really powerful message for the series today.
Thank you.
She said you've been just an incredible massage therapist, and I wanted to know more about how you got into massage and what brought you into Meridian Massage and reflexology, all that kind of stuff.
Okay. So I am a massage therapist, but I consider myself more specialized in integrative energy medicine. I have been practicing for quite a while. I got into this because of my own health issues. So I had a knee surgery and I had lots of pain and it wasn't healing. And so after about 6 months, I went to this pain clinic and they wanted to do a nerve block, just blocking the nerves running down my leg.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, so it was a little scary, but it was kind of like what they had to offer, which for some people might be lovely, but it wasn't for me. And so I sat quietly and I said, okay, universe, you're not going to heal me. I don't know what to do, so please put somebody in my path. And so I went to bed that night, and the next day, this woman's name popped into my head. Her name was Kim Santa Maria, and I had seen one of her brochures like a year before, and it looked interesting, and she did healing touch. And I did never call her, but I kept her brochure in my dresser drawer. So I called her, I went and I saw her, I started receiving sessions, and after about a month of weekly sessions, my pain was gone. It was amazing. Yeah, when I first went to see her, I was on crutches. I couldn't walk up the stairs by myself.
Oh my goodness.
Really intense. So seeing how much it helped me, I decided I wanted to learn about it. So that was the first modality that I learned, which was healing touch. So I'm a healing touch practitioner also. And then about 5 years later, after doing healing touch and sharing that with my friends, I didn't really have a business per se. I really worked on family and friends. And if people asked me, you know, I still was in the corporate world, had a regular job, all of that. And then so a number of years later, I was in a car accident. A very serious car accident, and I was in a hospital bed for about 4 months. I had a surgery, broke a number of bones, blah, blah, blah. Long story short, I had a friend who was a massage therapist, and she came to see me, and I found that massage was really helping me to be able to move better. I had been told by my surgeon that I probably wouldn't walk properly and I wouldn't ever use my left arm properly. It was, this is all metal in here, it was reattached.
Wow.
So the magic of massage, you know, amazing, just amazing. And I decided I wanted to do this. Because I knew energy work with massage was really powerful. So
that's an incredible journey. I mean, some really traumatic things that happened to your body that really led you into this world. And I love the marriage between the energy work, the healing touch, and the massage. That's how I like to practice in my own business as well. So it's great to find someone else that's doing similar work.
Yes.
So, and you've got so many other modalities that you've learned over the years too, just incredible stuff. So it seems that you see that body, mind, spirit connection really fully through your work.
I do.
That's pretty incredible. So for the series, you know, we've been talking about the links between emotional issues or emotions that we're not expressing, I guess you could say, and how they're manifesting in the body. Did you find through your journey when you had these traumatic things happening that there was any additional internal work you had to do?
So,
Ah.
to be up to speed. So last year, I got very sick again. I had to have a hysterectomy. And then 2 weeks later, I had to go back in for another surgery because I had an infection, basically.
Oh.
So for that surgery, I was in the hospital for 11 days. And when I went under, I went into congestive heart failure, cardiac arrest, and died on the operating table.
Oh my goodness.
Yes. That was actually a year ago yesterday. Yeah.
Well, we're happy to have you with us here today.
I'm really happy to be here.
Oh my goodness.
So this is where it comes back to the emotions. So a basically healthy adult person, you know, I take good care of myself, I exercise, I eat right, I get regular body work, I do my own stuff. I feel like I'm very connected to my emotions. And sometimes we just don't know or see things until we're really ready. So patience, I always, you know, recommend that people be patient if they can. But what happened was I recognized that my emotions connected to that, I hadn't expressed them. So for 6 months after that surgery, I was very ill. I had stomach issues. They didn't know what was happening. I had a number of tests, blah, 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 blah. And I finally had to go to a specialist. And so when I was talking to her, she wanted to know the story. Like, so, okay, give me the story. What's your background? And so I started talking about what happened and the whole process. And when I got to the part about dying on the operating table, I burst into tears. It was, I couldn't control it. It just needed to come out. And I recognized that I had never really felt the experience. Like I totally had squished it down, not dealt with it. I was strong. I could do this. I was keeping myself in control because everybody around me, all my loved ones, were really scared. You know, it was a very scary thing.
Wow.
Yeah. And so I really internalized it and I did not feel it. So all those emotions got stuck. So interestingly, after I had that outburst with the specialist in her office, within a day, I felt better. I had no more nausea, no more vomiting, no more fatigue, no more, you know, feeling like I was going to pass out, no more anything.
Oh my gosh. That is incredible. Just from one, you know, emotional moment.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. That's really powerful what you're saying, that you had an extraordinarily traumatic experience. I mean, almost leaving this world.
Yes.
And your family was what, their reaction to what happened to you,
right,
is what changed how you handled it, how you experienced that moment.
Yes.
My goodness. Well, I'm certainly glad you're here with us today. That's incredible.
Thank you.
Wow. So, you know, for the folks watching, I'm sure many of us have been through traumatic experiences, hopefully not quite as traumatic as that one.
Yes.
But yes, but that internalizing of the emotions around you, we hadn't really explored that in this series yet. So how other people are reacting to things that are going on with you can also have such a profound impact on your body.
Yes. Yes.
So what a turning point in your life to have gone from being really ill to crying, basically, and then you were better.
Yeah. Well, I felt it. Like I felt the experience. And so I think what happens a lot of times for anything that's painful or frightening, or we don't understand it, or we don't know how to fix it, we just push it down.
That's true.
Because it's easier than looking at it and feeling it and dealing with it, because sometimes that inward journey isn't always pretty. It's not always butterflies and roses and lovely.
Isn't that the truth?
And I think especially, you know, in our society, people are told to, you know, buck up, pull your bootstraps up, keep a smile on, you know, think positively, just be kind, blah, blah, blah. And while all of that is true, if we don't take the time to feel ourselves and we don't give ourselves the opportunity to really express ourselves, then we get sick.
Wow. So the body's really just that warning signal. Something's wrong. I'm not feeling well.
Yeah.
What is that? I love that internal journey that coming to that realization, I think is difficult for most people, to realize that the body's telling you something that's going on with you and you just need to listen to it.
And that's easier said than done.
Exactly. I know I have my own struggles with that as well. Just sitting and saying, why does my back hurt again? And it's so easy to say, oh, I was massaging wrong. I wasn't standing right while I was massaging.
Right.
It just keeps going. So it's, why does it still hurt? It's not just massaging people.
Yes. So one of the things that I have done for my self-care, since everything has kind of gotten straight, is I connect my chakras every day. It's easy, it's free, it takes 10 minutes in the morning, and I feel like what it does is it puts this very healthy, protective boundary around my physical body. So I have my energetic boundary very clear and very connected, and it just helps me feel good. And so the way I think about it is, so the chakra system is part of our energy body. So we have chakras and then meridians and the electromagnetic field that is around us. And so the edge of the chakras, if they come out from your body like this, the edge here connects and goes around us. And so that's kind of our protection. So it protects us from anything energetic getting into our sphere of existence, really.
Oh, that's really beautiful. I mean, kind of like an energetic bubble.
Yes.
That's going around us. That's beautiful.
Yes. And so I feel like when I do that, when I connect my chakras, I feel safe. I feel happy. I feel like I can easily share myself and be open and expressive without receiving anything negative back.
Oh.
It reminds me to be self-contained, and so our energy field is very big and very broad, and we can expand, and then we can come in, and we can expand, and we can come in, and people feel that.
Oh, yes.
That's what you feel when you go into a room and you're not even touching somebody, but they're there.
Mm-hmm.
Feeling the edge of their energy field.
Oh, that's really great.
Yeah.
I like the thought of being self-contained. I hadn't really thought about the chakra energy bubble, as it were, being a self-contained field that is the edge of what I put out versus accept into my space. I think that's great. I know many people out there probably work in environments where you can feel other people's negativity around you, and it's affecting how you feel.
Yes.
Oh, that's great. So really connecting it. So I see your beautiful chakra poster behind you as well. I keep looking at it.
Yes.
With all the different colors. For the folks that maybe don't know much about the chakras, how did you get into that energetic system in your work?
Well, so when I was learning Healing Touch, they talk a lot about the chakras. Mm-hmm. And so through my own experience and, through reading and through taking classes, I got very familiar with the energy of each chakra because they all have associations. Just as in classical Chinese medicine, the elements and the organ systems have associations with them. So I started to recognize that. So if I was feeling like I needed to be grounded, I would wear red because root chakra starts at the perineum and runs down the legs and spins like this and grounds us into the earth. And the color association is red. So each chakra has a color association, a sound, a scent, an emotion, a positive and a negative archetype, vibration, and it's really amazing, a food associated with it. So when you understand the chakras, then you can recognize in yourself when you might feel a depletion, and you can, through balancing your chakras yourself, connecting them every day, you can boost your energy in a certain center. So let's say that you have to speak. You like this, you have to speak. So that's putting your energy out, that's being expressive, that's being connected to other people. So that's the second and third chakra. So our second chakra is our connection to others, and our third chakra is our connection to ourself. So those are orange and yellow. So you wear orange and yellow. You boost that energy so that you can be very much connected to yourself and what you want to say and how you want to express yourself, and others and what you want them to see with your connection.
Oh, that's lovely. I don't think I knew that chakras had so many associations. I was aware of the color association and some of the emotional associations.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know, to think of sound as well, I mean, I know many of us have heard about tuning fork work, or the Tibetan singing bowls, or other forms where there's music that's on the body for a healing technique.
Yes, and they, you know, endocrine glands, they each are connected to a different endocrine gland. They're connected to different physical parts in the body, and different organs. It's really a powerful healing system.
Yes, I didn't realize how connected it is. I think of it energetically, and I'm sure many of my clients know that I do that as well, but thinking of it as linked in physically, I mean, how empowering is that to remember that if it's linked to an organ?
Yes.
In the obvious one, I knew that the heart space is linked to the heart.
Yes.
That was the obvious one. Oh, that's really beautiful. So it sounds like you're really familiar with integrating all of this into your touch work, which is such a unique way to express massage. And that's certainly what I love to do as well.
Yes.
Okay. So, and we've spoken to another practitioner a little bit about the Meridian Massage, and you're also a sort of certified practitioner of that.
Yes, I am.
And I just know a little tiny bit about the Chinese Meridian system.
Okay.
So how did you get into that line of work? How does that work with your emotional self?
So I really appreciate that whole system, because the elements, so it's based on the 5 elements, and I live in nature. I live up on a hill, surrounded by the woods and nature and water and animals, and so I receive a lot of information through my natural surroundings. So understanding that the elements all have a yin and yang meridian paired with them, and an organ, and a number of other associations, it helped me to understand. So like right now, it's spring outside. Well, it's snowing here, so, but it is technically spring. And so spring is the wood element. And so wood is our liver and gallbladder. And so you think about like spring cleaning, like what do we do when we do spring cleaning? We want to detox and like get ready for new stuff. And you think about, so in the spring, the plants are all trying to come up through the solid ground. You know, it's still pretty solid, and they have to work really hard to push their way up into the world to be manifest, right? And so you think about that energy, like how much energy does that take? A ton. So wood and spring is about persevering and pushing forward and getting it done and meeting your goals and doing, thinking. And so when you're naturally, the outside environment is containing that energy, and your body will reflect it also. And so then recognizing that the way that we can balance that energy. So if it's really big for you right now because it's spring, so how can you move that energy through your body? So movement, moving, you know, opening your joints, moving every day, taking a walk, you know, whatever you like to do to move, that can help move that energy so it doesn't make you crazy.
I know I felt that, you know, in my own life as well. I didn't realize how connected it was to the seasons until you just said it. It's that, aha, I should have known that kind of moment. So in the springtime, I feel like, okay, it's time to clean the house and get outside and ride the bike and have all these projects I want to do every year.
Yes, because we are really in rhythm with nature.
Wow.
If we allow ourselves to recognize that and feel it, and just really take time each season and recognize, like, how does it feel when I move from spring to fall to winter, you know, and winter to summer? Like, how do I feel in my body and what is happening around me? And so it can help us to stay balanced, eat foods that are in season, and again, be self-contained.
Be self-contained, exactly. That's just amazing. I'm sure for the folks that are watching that are feeling that kind of emotion, I mean, it is springtime in the United States, so we're feeling that expansion, I guess is a great way to describe it. And, you know, I know a lot of people feel like they can't go out and move.
Right.
You know, so I have some people that have been coming in to see me that are feeling, I guess, thwarted is a great way to put it. They feel like they have a lot to express, but they can't.
Yeah.
So I'm getting a lot of strange joint issues lately, and, you know, neck issues, like I can't turn my head correctly. So they're restricting the movement. I think that's really putting it together in my head as you say it.
Well, and it's interesting because one of the other associations with the wood element is tendons and ligaments.
Oh, look at that.
So this work, Meridian Massage, I learned it from Cindy Black, who is amazing. And she recently wrote a book called...
She's got the book.
I do!
Yay.
I love this book. So it teaches all about the elements, all about the meridians, all about the associations, all about the points on the meridians, how to find them, what you might use them for, point combinations. And it talks about the philosophy behind Chinese medicine. Talks a lot about Taoism, and again, how to be self-contained. Really, it's really about being responsible for yourself, not worrying about, you know, what that person's doing or that person's doing or the politics or the, you know, whatever. Because when you're self-contained, you can allow everything else.
Wow, that's just incredibly empowering. And I know we've seen for all the viewers throughout the whole series that we're getting the message to take control of ourselves, of our experience, of what is happening with us. Because really, at the end of the day, the only person that you're really responsible for and, you know, the only person you can control is yourself.
Absolutely.
So controlling your experience and then not allowing, you know, the negativity in by having your chakras create a really great supportive boundary around you.
Yes.
Oh, how beautiful. And then being so connected to the elements right now. Meridian Massage sounds incredible. I'm definitely going to have to take a look at Cindy's book.
Yes, yes. And she also has an online group through Big Tree School of Natural Healing. So she does a lot of online teaching, and it's very accessible and very easy to understand. And I love that work. So I combine Meridian Massage and chakra work a lot, all the time.
Oh, that's incredible. It gives that extra experience with body work. I think there's a definite difference, and I'm sure people out there, when you have experience a practitioner that can marry the two, or the three, because you bring in the spirit and your mind at the same time.
Yes.
It's a different experience when you're receiving body work, to both receive energy work and body work and relieve that emotional response at the same time.
Yes.
So you have some very blessed clients out there that get to work with you.
I'm so honored that they come. I am always grateful that I get to witness their journey and to be part of it. And it's just amazing to watch someone come into their own self.
And really,
you know, it's just, it's amazing.
It is. I feel the same way when someone's getting off the table and you can tell that they're feeling better.
Yes.
It's just amazing. It's an incredible blessing to work in this in this energy field that we're working in today. Well, your work is just, wow, it's amazing. And I know you're in the New York area, correct? Upstate New York?
Yes, I'm in upstate New York. I'm actually in Richford. It's a little town outside of Ithaca. And if you go to my website, sacredwatersmassage.com, and you sign up for the newsletter, you will get my little ebook that I created about how to connect your chakras. So it goes into detail. It talks about the chakras and how to do that yourself. And I find it very helpful, and I do it every day.
That's an incredibly easy way to really start on taking control of your boundary, so your energetic bubble.
Yes.
Protecting you throughout the day. I think that's lovely. So again, sacredwaters.com is Aniiyah's website.
Massage.
Sacredwatersmassage.com.
Yes.
I always add massage to mine too. I never think about, massage because that's what I do. So I apologize. Okay. Well, Aniiyah, it's been just a blessing speaking with you today. Your work is really incredible.
Thank you.
So sure. And for anyone out there that is resonating with her work, definitely check out her website. Sign up for the newsletter. I know I just did as well, so I could see what else she's been up to. And get that free ebook on connecting the chakras. It's been very eye-opening for me to learn so much more about that energetic system. So.
And consider taking a class here. I offer classes. I have Sacred Waters School of Integrative Energy Medicine. So I try and share everything I know with the people around me, and anybody that's interested in learning more about the chakras and the chakra system and all the associations and how you can feel it and connect to it, please contact me.
Absolutely. What a great class that's going to be. I could just tell it's going to be a good one. I may have to do that as well so I can learn even more about it, since I was just scratching the surface there. That's incredible. So once again, sacredwatersmassage.com. And thank you so much, Aniiyah, for joining us today.
Thank you, Stacy. I appreciate it.
Have a great day.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye.